Alright guys, so welcome back to the Soul Burner 806 channel. It's been a hot minute. Just have a quick deck profile here. It's more of a fun deck profile. It's a deck I'm revisiting, the deck that started the channel. Salamangreats, of course. No, it's completely up to you how you want to use this deck. It can be used as a competitive build or strictly fun. I personally use this as a fun build, but without further ado, let's get right into the deck profile. We play one Salamangreat Gazelle. It's at 1, so we can only play one. And I'm still running my spice of one Salamangreat Mole. It's a great extender. One Falco. Still need this card to get a rarity bump, but you know, it's Konami, and maybe we get it, maybe we don't. We play 2 Spinny, of course. Utility card, still one of the best cards in the deck, even though we don't have Mirage Stallion. 2 Foxy. This gets you to your other cards without Floodgates. Great card in the deck. Not so much you want to see a 3. Good discard for the combo extender, starter, etc. It does everything that you want the deck to do. Right? 2 Jet Jaguar, because I mean, why not play 2? It gets you, well, you play Desires, so more copies of specific cards that you want to find is always key. It's just sad that we can't play more Gazelle, thanks Konami. That's going to be it for the Salamangreat monsters. Just the standard package for the starters slash extenders. 2 Buffalo. I'm still playing 2 of this card, I don't care what nobody says. This is a much better card than this in my opinion. We play 3 Debug. According to meta, this card is better than this card. According to me, I like this card better, but it's up to preference. So this is the 5 starters slash extenders we play. To be honest, these are just starters. Can be extenders, but depends on how the game state is. Probably late game stuff. For the spells, standard 3 Cyanide Mining. You know, you want to get to your Cyber's cards as quickly as possible, namely your Gazelle, or if you need another piece to extend, like if you're trying to play through certain hand traps, you need to find them. So 3 Cyanide Mining, 3 Desires. Drawing 2 cards in his deck is awesome. You don't really mind what gets banished unless it's probably this card or your Feel Spell, or probably one of your jumps. But yeah, this is a great card. It gets you 2 free cards, digs you further into your deck. 1 Call by the Grave, because it's too good not to play at 1. It's too good not to play at all, because it's at 1, so we play 1. 1 Monster Reborn, you know, it extends your combo. It's basically one more of this. 1 Salamangreat Will, except this is more wide. It gives you a wider variety of targets, because you can use your opponent's grave. But yeah, 1 Will, the 1 Circle, we only have 1. We'd love to have more of this card, Konami. And the 1 Salamangreat Sanctuary. So that's going to round it off for the spells. And now we go into the better part of the deck, in my opinion. In this meta, it's a more control meta, so for control cards, we play purple cards, trap cards. We play 1 Imperial Order. This card loves my hand. I'm not sure how it will work out for you, but this card loves me, and it's a great card to find. Either you draw into it or you open it, and then you just set up your board, and you just have fun. You can play through, you can go toe to toe with the meta with this deck. I mean, you play 2 trap cards and end your turn and you're golden. So we play 1 Imperial Order. We play 2 Needle Ceiling. I would play more of this card if I had, but I only have 2. Thing to note, if you have Ice Dragon's Prison, you can put that in this deck. I don't have that card, so I don't play it, but I play 2 Needle Ceiling. We are in a synchro, slightly linked XYZ dominant format, and these cards all have to be face up. And this card says, once there are 4 monsters on the field, destroy all face up. The good thing about your monsters are they are protected by Bailing, so you can have your full board or 3 monsters and your opponent summons 1 to try to start the play, and you activate this card, you move Bailings and your field is secure, theirs is gone, and boom, sweet Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 Torrential, because I mean why not play for this card, right? It's basically the same thing, except this card says when a monster is summoned. Okay, so there are scenarios where this card is better than this card and vice versa. Versus Virtual World, this card is going to be a lot more useful than this card. And against Drytron, because you know they have the whole clause of doing something when they're summoned, so you can't torrential them. So this card has more value. 2 Torrential. We play 2 Dynamiscus because banishing cards is great. And a key thing to remember, if you do not banish your target, you don't have to discard. So if you target your opponent's card and he moves it out of the field or something, then you don't have to banish and your card just goes to the graveyard. It's basically probably a 1-for-1 or a 1-for-2 tit for tat. 2 strike. This and this or this can break any board. Yeah, almost any board it can break. Yeah, this, what can I say? It's one of the best cards in the game. It just says no. And we have the Godfather of no. 2 Solemn Judgment. Just no. Your opponent tries to play Yu-Gi-Oh? No. That's just what these cards say. And for the Salamangreat traps, we play of course the 2 Rage and the 2 Roar. And that's going to be doing it for the main deck. So, by the way, 40 card main deck, no more. I don't particularly like decks over 40. And to go through the extra deck, now the extra deck can be completely up to how you want to play it, but this is just how I play it because I don't have some of my cards and I just wanted to play a fun version. 3 Bailings. No, we need to play this card. Yeah, 3 offers protection. It gets us to our field spell. Yeah, it's a great card. In some cases, if you don't have this card, you probably can't OTK your opponent because you need to have something to start. So we play 3 of this guy, the most important Salamangreat Link monster in the deck. 3 of this guy. This is your recursion card, gets you back your monsters, your spell and traps. Yeah, it gives you your link arrows to continue further OTK plays. Yeah. 2 Stalia, we are still playing 2 separate arts. This is funny, I remember the guy that played 3 copies of this and 3 copies of this. Some Brazilian guy who thought that there were 2 different cards, but no, it's the same card. I just like the different arts. So we play one of this guy because you know there are times when you may run out of this guy and you need to get your monster off the board so you can start your play, and this is your best bet. So we play one of this guy. You can switch this out if you want, that's completely up to you. Again, the extra deck is subjective. I just play with what I had at the moment. Standard stuff. Don't have my access boy right now, so I play this as a means to OTK because I play so many removal cards. Most cases when I make this, it's going to attack directly. Or there's a wolf right here that is just still game. But yeah, we play that package and we play Borreload Dragon because you know making a Borreload that can attack twice is very nasty. You take 2 of your opponent's monsters and both of his monsters can attack and they both get sent when your opponent ends. Like, why not? Since I don't have my access boy, I play 1 Avermax. Outs Dragoons, pretty hard card to deal with, to be honest. And then when it gets removed from the field, you can bounce a card on the field. Like, that's a lot of value. And for the XYZ, I haven't played this deck in the meta for a while, so I didn't really change anything in terms of the XYZ monsters. You can change however it is that you feel, but yeah, you can change whatever you want. I just built this deck up to play for fun, and I had a lot of fun testing this deck actually. Don't have a side deck, but I do have some options. You can still play your Prankatops, your 3 Artifact Lancia, 3 DD Crow. You can play Dark Hole and Raigeki. Cosmic Cyclones. You can even play your Gozen matches, your Dimensional Barriers, or anything that you feel like playing. You can play your Forbidden Chalices or your Imperms. It's totally up to you. The sky's the limit with this deck and your imagination. So whatever it is that you can fit into your mind to play, then have at it. Just go out there, have fun, and play some cards. And as usual, guys, be safe out there because Corona is still a thing. Don't be going out there and trying to get other people sick. But as usual, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Until then, keep those souls burning, and I'm out.